Demented forever. Jamie, Brian, Batman. Horror fans unite. One of us. One of us.
Oh, hey everybody, welcome back to Demented Forever. This is one of my favorite podcasts you should be listening to. We are your friends in horror, Demented Forever. We got at Brian the director, at Jamie Coon Music, Mike _ the Bagman, or that Mike Show. And we are glad you're here. We're talking horror, trying to anyway. We get off subject a little bit, and I'll keep my voice down. Like, subscribe, follow us on all those socials. We're Demented Forever Pod, and we are glad you are here. How's everybody doing?
Jamie,
Alive.
Mike, that was riveting. That was beautiful.
I'm a riveting guy.
Yeah. You know, did he say subscribe? I feel like he said subscribe.
I did.
He did.
Rosie the Riveter over here.
He's fucking learning. Where is the subscribe button, old chap? Where is it?
It's there. You go.
Classic. Like we never left, guys. Like we never left. As we can see, Jamie's here.
Alive.
She's right there on my screen, anyway.
Yeah, right there.
Brian's
down below.
right there.
Yeah.
Like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's it. It's Hollywood Squares, the poor edition.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Hollywood rectangles.
Yep.
You only get
zeros,
three.
Yeah.
Brian the Block.
That's it.
Nobody gets these references if they're under 40.
So how was everybody's week? What did you guys do?
Nothing.
Anything exciting?
No.
Nobody went to jail? I guess I didn't
Not
get any
yet,
phone
but
calls.
there's still time.
I was just visiting friends.
Well, you've got Frightmare coming up, so definitely got
Next week.
You got
Next
your
week.
bail money set aside. I have
Yeah.
bail monies for
Yeah.
you. I've had it for years, just in case.
Nice.
So yeah, Mike was out in Chicago.
Oh, in the Shy, huh?
Indeed.
Chicago.
Nice.
That's right. I forgot about. Yeah, I was visited some of the Child's Play locations. Yes. First,
You did.
all those years I was living there, and I never even thought to go to like shooting locations because that would have been cool.
Well, did you think to take video?
Yeah, I sent it
he
to
did.
Jamie.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at this. We couldn't get this guy to fucking do dick 6 months ago. Look at him now. Like a shining fucking Down syndrome star.
Yeah, Dick
God.
likes to play games with my heart, so I was like, come on, man, commit or shit or get off the pot.
Commit to the bit.
Yeah, there you go. Committing over here. Committing.
Well, hopefully you had a great time in Chicago.
Well,
I guess you got to see
bittersweet.
friends. And
Bittersweet. I was actually there for a funeral.
I'm
So
sorry.
That sucks.
So when I got there, it didn't even occur to me to look at what's going on because it's there for a sad occasion. This guy was younger than me. I knew him as a young boy. Unfortunately, we tragically lost him, and may he rest in peace, Brian. So obviously, I didn't see what events were going on, but I missed a con I'd never heard of before called Nightmare Week in Chicago.
Is it new?
I couldn't tell you. I feel like it is. I've never heard of it, but it can't be new because they had such good guests. They had William Shatner, Elvira, Kayvan Novak from one of my favorite shows, What We Do in the Shadows, along with Harvey Keitel. Eli Roth was there, along with Alex Armbruster or Bruster. He was John Cava in that Thanksgiving movie. Yeah, and they had a couple more from the cast of that movie. And one that I really was bummed about until I saw it that day when I went the day I found out about this con. it's like, oh man, Sean Cunningham, the director of the first Friday the 13th, was in town in Chicago. I was like, oh, son of a bitch. I missed him again. And then that day, he was announced he's going to be at that Crystal Lake Nightmare Memories convention. It's in August out here. It's going to be in Burbank, California at the Burbank Marriott, where they have Son of Monster Palooza. But this thing was loaded with some decent folks. They had a decent cast. Barry Bostwick was there. Brian O'Halloran. He's got a fan in Jamie, I'm sure, from Clerks in the Kevin Smith world. Sandy Johnson.
I met him once at was it the Clerks? Was it the Clerks 3 premiere? I think that's what it was.
The very first convention I ever went to, he was the first guest I ever took a picture with.
Oh, that's awesome!
How
That's
about
really
that?
cool.
Oh, an
It took a
early-
bit for me to meet him, but yeah, I think it was at the Clerks 3.
Wow. That's because they took a while to pry you off of Kevin Smith, saying, "Oh, consolation prize, Jamie. Go meet Brian O'Halloran."
Well, it was because he was anytime that he was here was like at a Comic-Con, and I don't usually go to Comic-Cons. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you usually fall
So-
asleep.
Yeah.
That's only panels. Let's get this straight.
At
panels.
Comic-Cons. Right?
So yeah. Obviously mainly go to horror conventions, but yeah, I finally got to meet him. Very nice guy. Really cool.
Yeah.
So Sandy
Cool
Johnson
dude.
from the first Halloween, also a former Playboy Playmate. So yeah, they missed an opportunity there on Halloween, but we can go in depth on that some other time. Ari Lehman, the first
So
Jason, was there. Wow. So some decent people. Oh, James Marsters from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like,
Actually, now that we're on the topic, I just remembered that. I remember I showed Brian O'Halloran a trailer to my first short film that I've made. Total pile of shit,
cool.
but he was very encouraging. I remember that. Very encouraging. So solid motherfucker. Solid.
yeah, really
for
nice
a pile
guy.
of shit. You really stacked it up nicely, whatever your name, Brian. Yeah, Brian.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thanks,
I remember
pal.
that compliment that I just made up.
Dante.
It was beautiful. Thanks.
What was this convention called again?
Nightmare Chicago, which is what a girl I asked out called the titled her movie that she wrote about going out with me one night. I believe my Chicago days. So, thankfully, she
Even
left my
that
name
sounds too nice.
Yeah. Well, she left my name out of the title, so I must have reached her somehow.
No, she didn't want you to sue her.
I just want you out of my life, like all the other women you know. So far.
Well, I guess you get to go see Andrea.
I saw my friends Andrea, Serge, Clint.
Serge from fucking Beverly Hills Cop.
That's Serge. That's fucking Serge.
Serge, like the drink.
Yeah. No, like my buddy from second grade, 1980.
Wow.
45th
surprised you got friends back
anniversary is this year. Oh, and I got to see my niece Alyssa.
Do you remember Serge, the green drink? Looked like shit. Remember that?
I know what it is, but I never had it. The look of it even freaked me out as a kid.
It was like a ghetto Mountain Dew, basically. Yeah.
Interesting.
It came in like those old school looking like Fruitopia fucking bottles. It was like one of those things.
Really? I just remember a can.
Oh yeah, I don't remember a can. I remember a bottle.
Green can in black lettering. It said Surge. I if I'm misremembering it, I could be that too. You know, who the heck
Shame.
knows?
The shame.
But I just remember it. I've just never had it. Surge, the drink. I'm sure you could probably still find them.
I mean, they don't make it anymore.
I thought they revamped it.
Like 5 years ago, I think, for like a summer or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see. This year's revamping is Slice. Slice.
Really?
Yeah,
Orange soda.
Yeah, it's it was orange. They had like their lemon lime.
Are you
and, like,
serious?
cola. Yeah, I saw them at Costco the other week.
Weird.
And,
I
yeah, that was,
vaguely remember those.
I had my share of that back in the day when I was a
Nice.
fire boy for Geppetto's Pizza back in Oak Park.
Nice. Bet you're getting a slice of that.
Pizza.
Slice of that pie.
Mm. I
Dude pie.
was very lucky. Got a lot of free pizza, a lot of free pop back when I was a kid.
Mike
It's
worked
fun.
for tips, all right.
Did you guys? I think I sent this text out to you guys. Did you see? Because you guys know I'm a fan of the Warrens and the Conjuring, all that stuff.
Oh, are you?
And you've seen, or I've let you guys know, Annabelle has left the museum of the Warrens, and the host of Paranormal State is apparently taking it on tour.
The
Which is-
actual doll from like real life,
Yes, the actual Annabelle doll that's been
not a problem.
in the Warrens No, it's from the Warrens like occult museum, because they had to close that. I've heard various
that
stories
depressed
of
Brian
why
and I. Yeah, because that's all we talk about. There's a museum.
there was, but it's,
Not anymore.
anyways,
It's gone like the Warrens.
It's well, they're both passed, and I think it's either, I can't remember if they had I think it was a daughter. She has the museum and the stuff. So I guess the host of Paranormal State, which I vaguely remember that show, somehow he has it. He's taken it around. It's ended up in San Antonio is the new spot. I think
Yeah.
by the time this is live, that showing will already be over, because I think it's
So-
only for like 2 days.
This is an actual possessed doll that someone's touring around with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
I see.
that's the Annabelle story was based on that. Like, it was an original, like, it's a Raggedy Ann doll.
George
Raggedy
Lucas
Ann.
about to sue somebody.
So, yeah,
Well, good luck
I
with
mean,
that tour.
if I don't necessarily believe that stuff like that, but you know what? Hey, I think it's really cool. I have my replica Annabelle doll. I love that stuff. So I hope they make it to Los Angeles, because I'll definitely go.
They definitely will. They know how much fucking money they'll make there. There you go.
Exactly.
It's all about the power of a dollar. It ain't the fucking spread good fucking cheer of Annabelle.
Well, I'm excited. I'll be the sucker to buy the first ticket, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
you will. That shit will sell out in 2 seconds.
I know.
By the time
they
you
were
get to it, you'll procrastinate 70 times, then you'll go for it, and then just
No, I will definitely go. I guess the original place they took it was the West Virginia State Penitentiary, and then supposedly
good
that's super haunted. And then they took it to New Orleans, and then now it's in San Antonio. I looked. I did not see any sort of like dates of where they're headed to. Whatever. It was just kind of the accounts that I found on TikTok. But yeah, bring home some weird possession or something, some demon. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, all in a day's work.
Well, I'm
That's
friends
it.
with you guys, so
Yeah. Sick. Huh. Yeah. All right.
God.
Yeah. I just don't procrastinate like I do with some of the links you sent, like the well, actually I didn't procrastinate with the one you sent about the Jaws popcorn bucket, because this year is the 50th anniversary. And
Did you get one?
no, I was like, I just bought the game, the old one and the new one, and that's enough. I mean, I'm between gigs right now, but it was $45. I thought that was a lot, but it's cool looking. But it's sold out, and people are asking 150 to 200, and some like
Crazy.
but
But that's where we're at right now. Popcorn buckets are the new thing.
I looked it up last night, and there's a shit ton of popcorn buckets. Like they made one for that movie and that movie,
Yeah.
and what?
They've done a lot. And I'm not kidding you. And at one point, they were doing popcorn buckets for villains that there was no new movie. They did a popcorn bucket, I think, of Pennywise, and there was no It movie, because it was like years after
Yeah, they missed
it was
out.
released. Chucky. I mean, obviously, I know Universal Studios did a Chucky one, but I think it was Cinemark that released a Chucky head, and same thing. I have no idea. And they did sippers for them too. But
There you go. Ryan.
they're pretty cool.
They are. It's like it's not something I'd want to get popcorn oil all over, but like just stay off, leave it alone. Maybe I'll get it
Well-
signed, but just but there's only now
The Jaws one would have looked cool though.
the Jaws
and
one would have looked cool.
And no, you don't put nobody. Does anybody put popcorn in those? I mean, most people
Dumbasses.
probably buying them for collecting reasons.
Yeah, I wanted that Nosferatu coffin until after I saw the movie. I was like, oh, okay. Keep
Because you
your
just want to
fucking-
put yourself in the coffin instead.
keep your coffin. Fuck this. You're goddamn right, Brian. I'm somewhere to sleep during this movie. Like, it's like damn, I could have watched like Coppola's Dracula twice during this movie. Like, because it was a long movie and disappointing, but well shot, well acted, looked great. But oh man, no.
Oh, snooze fest, like every one of your fucking sets.
Yeah, basically. But you get to see Dracula's dong and some weird mustache. So
Mike. Yeah, there you go,
yeah,
Mike.
like so. At least Brian walked out with something to
Well,
enjoy.
at least Mike's getting the flappers in, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is if this is the material and energy I bring, everyone's in for a great show that you all
When are you
missed.
embarrassing? When are you embarrassing the team on stage again? When is that happening?
Oh my God, it's
Next Sunday.
48 hours from now.
Oh, it's a Sunday.
Yeah, so
Nice.
yeah,
You heard it here first. Well, you'll hear it at secondary because
yeah,
it'll
heard it
already
here
happen.
first. Oh, but
I can assure you, ladies and germs, that this will be the an abysmal set. So
thank you.
Good luck to you.
Oh,
appreciate it.
You know what, Mike? He's just messing with you. He's wishing you the
Oh,
best.
no,
He's
it's
wishing you
taken
good luck.
me. It's taken me so long to remember this set. I do this every time I perform, and it's been a long time since I performed. But I just,
But is it?
I can't remember my
own.
own fucking set that that I wrote. But granted, I wrote it like 2 years ago.
But wait a minute, is it the horror one?
I'm doing the horror one. I've only done it once, and I forgot some of my shit. But
let's hear some of it. What do you got? Lay it on us.
I did it already on this very podcast.
Oh, it must not have been memorable. So hit me again.
Oh man.
It's long.
Yeah, it's about a little over 6 minutes. So some other time. But if I do a decent job, I will put it on the YouTube, and there you go.
Do that, and we'll throw a clip on a future episode.
That's what I'm saying. We could just like make some clips and add it at one of the shows.
We'll take only the funny
we can
part,
watch
which will
it.
probably be like 20 seconds. But it'll be
Yeah,
fun. We got this.
that sounds fair. But it's something. I talk about. I basically talk about the Halloween franchise and how us horror fans are very kind-hearted, open-minded, and very forgiving. And there's so much more I could write because I can extend this shit from like the 6 minute. I can double it just because of all the flaws in these specific horror movies. And I'm not even sure about the whatever I say about Halloween 6 because I saw that in 1995 and it was a piece of shit. And I watched the producer's cut maybe in 2010, 2011 on a VHS tape, and the quality was about as poor as Brian's personality. So I was like, what am I looking at here? Loomis has a thorn tattoo, and what's going on? This sucks just as much as the other version. Why do people rave about this one? Fucking idiots.
How do you not have a segment about David Gordon Green? How do you not have that yet? You got to work on that.
I just breeze over that.
I was going to say, at that point, it would be ranting on stage.
I'm saying some people like that.
Ranting.
Yeah. You'd
be starting to throw chairs.
It's Sunday at 7, which is a little bit better than Sunday at 5. So I don't expect a huge reaction, but I'm doing it anyway. They say know your audience, but like I know what I'm talking about if I can remember it, and I'm right basically about everything I say. It's just like, will they care? So it's going to be all in a delivery.
But I've heard you do this set before, and you did it well. You did a good job. You know what I mean?
I wasn't happy with it, and there's always something going on. But I want to do a good job because I want it to be good enough. On my YouTube page, that Mike show, I have a few sets on there, and they're not great, but it shows the progression of like when I first do it to as I grow with the act and my insecurities, like they get a little bit better. And I have some decent jokes in there. It's just a matter of letting the act breathe, because like I want to say it all, and I only have like 5 to 7 minutes, and I really got to learn to cut that down so I can talk slower and let people take in the act and actually have a chance to laugh their asses off because I'm hilarious. And but
I mean but as long as you keep doing your shows, you will learn those things. Do you know what I mean? But that's the key. You just got to keep doing it and building your confidence. And do you know what I mean?
Maybe you won't, and that's okay too.
But Brian and I were talking about stand-up a while ago. I guess he stopped doing it, but I enjoyed looking at his act and giving my opinion on how bad it was. And
It was pretty bad. I did try though. I had some good
I'm-
midget and fat jokes in there.
I'm fucking with you, dude. But
I
no,
just didn't want to outshine you in the group. That's really what it came down.
and
to.
that's what I appreciate the most, because I like having someone else more perverted than me in my life. That's why I keep you in my really big circle of friends. And granted, that'll be a small circle if you ever,
Very
pop out, because fat joke. But and just your ego alone, plus my ego. Folks, this is where you come for quality horror talk, and I bet you're glad you're listening or watching and listening, and you're welcome. Demented forever, your friends in horror.
Yeah, what that guy said.
That's the most respect
Lovely,
Brian's ever
lovely.
showed me. Fuck you, Brian, by the way.
Yeah.
So let's talk about. Well, we've brought this up plenty of times on the show, but Mike has purchased a. I love
Fuck.
the devastation already.
Fuck.
Purchased an American Werewolf box set, signed
the
from Dark
two-pack.
Delicacies, the two-pack.
Ah,
It
Jesus
was
Christ.
signed in Sharpie by
Ah,
John Landis. No, was it John Landis?
Rick Baker.
Rick
John
Baker?
Landis and Rick fucking Baker.
Okay, so
I
it was the
bought
two
it,
people. That's how he
Thanksgiving
purchased
week.
it at Dark Delicacies,
Blind
and
Blind.
poor Mike. He added Griffin Dunn to it.
Nice. Wow. Did you?
I was I'll explain shortly as soon as Jamie's done
He did this,
talking
and
about my horror.
He did this.
so poor guy. Because he was not happy about it being signed in Sharpie, and so he decides that he's going to get it re-signed, because guess what? Rick Baker is doing a gallery. It was an opening of his work, right, Mike?
Yeah, they had prints of his paintings and some paintings as well.
And so, I got the text message from our friend Savage Scott, was letting us know this was going on. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it, but Mike got to go, and he got his figure re-signed because John Landis showed up as well. So he got it re-signed by John Landis and Rick Baker.
May I
Holy
take
shit!
over?
You got John Landis and
May
Rick
I
Baker
take
on it.
over from here.
That's exactly why I paused, because this is
Okay, so I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast before or not. And folks that are listening, just check out the pictures on YouTube if Brian posts them or if I post them. Check out our socials. But regardless, in Los Angeles at USC, they have a book festival every year around April. And I decided to go when I saw Griffin Dunn was going to be there. He's a
Holy
very
shit!
nice
Griffin
guy.
Dunn.
Griffin freaking Dunn was going to be there. So
I
was
wanted to go so bad to that.
I will ask Griffin Dunn to sign my figure.
That's genius.
And I will get it signed in yellow paint pen, not a fucking
that'll
Sharpie.
That'll pop. Yellow
Yeah.
paint pen. Yeah.
Correct. And so it unfortunately, it's like for some reason it's been pretty weird. In LA weather, it rained, and it fucking never rains in April in Los Angeles, but it rained like a motherfucker. I went on Saturday morning, and I knew where the people were coming in to check in. And I see a guy. I was like, is that him? It's not raining at that point. It's gray. It had stopped raining. And
then
he walks by. I was like, he did not look like I saw him like 2 years ago, and he has. Oh, come on, fuck you! All right, he was skinny. He had jeans on. His hair was a little longer and scraggly. It did not look like him, so I missed my opportunity
Griffin
to get
Dunn?
him going in. Griffin Dunn, which would have saved me a lot of fucking time.
He looks
So he goes
scruffy.
in to check in. He's in there a while because they're serving food and drink in there, and he's early as I thought he would be. It's like, fuck. And on his way out, it starts fucking pouring again. So I can't pull this figure out. So I was like, shit. And once he gets to the golf cart so they can take him to his book reading, it stops raining. And it's like, I can't. It was not a good time. I'm there with my buddy Fanboy, Mike the Fanboy, MikeTheFanboy.com. And like we decided, no, it's not safe because there's trees, there's water dripping. It's like, so he drives off and we got to wait a couple hours. And when he comes back, like there's like 2 ways you can come in. I'm at the wrong way. Luckily, a friend says, Mike, he didn't have to do that, but like, oh shit, there he is signing for the grafters. There's only a few of us, or as one of the volunteer bitches called us, signature vultures, bitch. Which she turned out to be right for somebody else because they were all over Kristen Ritter. God, I would love to be all over Kristen Ritter.
Bitchin' apartment, whatever it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got him, and then I realized I looked at my figure, and like, what the fuck? There's water damage on it. It had dried. It did not happen on that Saturday. It's from before.
It's not funny. I'm sorry.
It's a fucking hilarious if you're not me. But there's water damage on the goddamn box. Like, I remember leaning into my car some weeks back with this figure. It must have been when Dark Delicacies was closing. It must have been April 5th, because I remember leaning into my car and I had my coffee, or my tea tumbler in, and some of it dripped into the car. I don't know, because I couldn't see any evidence. The bag was dry that it was in. And it's like, what the actual fuck? So now I got water damage, but I got a great Griffin Dunn autograph. And then,
nice, let's go.
And then this past weekend, like, Scott sends the email, like, oh, or whatever, fucking Rick Baker's going to be there. Oh shit, I'm going to try and get him. I can finally erase one of these, and then you know what, Landis might show up, and it turns out I was right. So I brought an 11x17 and my Blues Brother car, in case, because Landis directed that, and Landis does show up, and I'm like,
Blues Brothers 2000.
Fuck you. Landis shows up, and I go over to him, completely forget I have this figure set in my bag, and I give him the 11x17, which turned out great. And then, like, oh shit, because he didn't want to sign, but he signed. Somebody talked him into it. They guilted him, so he signed the poster. And then we wait to go into the gallery, because it was the first hour was for special guests, and then they were going to open up to everybody, and they finally let us in. I go in, and like I'm in the Rick Baker line. He's actually. There was it was a free signature with he would sign the item you purchased, but it's Rick Baker. He's fucking nice as hell. So he was there was a line, and people were just getting their shit signed, taking pictures. And as I'm getting closer and closer, there's Landis, but his wife is trying to get him to leave. But I get over to him. I had his autograph covered. It's like, oh, this is my chance. He did re-sign it, and looked fucking awesome. And then while I'm still waiting to get Rick Baker, I decide I'll erase the old John Landis autograph. Can't wait to get that shit off of there. I do it, and then by the time I put it down for Rick Baker, it's like, the fucking autograph smeared. I don't know how. I checked my sleeve. I checked everything. There's no yellow on me, and fuck.
You mean it's smeared?
It's fucking smeared. I just got it. All right, folks. There's a picture of it. It fucking smeared. I can fix some of that, but that's fucking
It's
bullshit.
in fucking 7D. This looks great.
But it doesn't look like it's smeared.
It looks like shit.
It looks like Spider-Man jizzed on it. That's what it looks like.
Spider-Man's jizz would not be yellow unless he's got hepatitis. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe I shook it from when I was erasing the autograph, but I got Rick Baker on it. I haven't erased his autograph yet, but fuck. There, look, see? And now fucking David Naughton is charging $70 to sign that thing. So he will sign where Rick Baker signed in Sharpie, and maybe I'll meet Landis again and try to get him to re-sign that fucking goddamn fucking box set. Just fucking cursed. Fuck.
Well, that's folks, that's the reason why we're laughing. It's not because we're laughing for Mike, as because it sucks. I feel bad for him, but since the beginning, this figure has just given him,
and I want a new one.
Heartache, headache, and everything in between. So
it's got a death curse.
Yeah, exactly.
It's got a death curse. Fuck your autograph. Your collection doesn't deserve that. It's karma. God damn.
Mike.
And yes, I want a new set to start over, but oh yeah, Griffin Dunn's going to do another book fair. Sure, I won't have to pay. Yeah. Oh, Rick Baker will have another gallery opening, and John Landis will show up. Sure, so easy. And yes, it is easier for me out in Los Angeles. I did not follow Rick Baker on Instagram because I'm an idiot. I do now because that's where he announced it. But
I saw it
fuck,
after Savage Scott sent it, but unfortunately I couldn't go. So I was like, darn.
it was
But
a
that's really
great
cool.
time. There
Um,
was a lot of people there. Joe Montana was there. I think Ray Romano.
Joe
was there.
Montana.
Yeah, Joe Montana was there. Howard Berger, makeup effects artist. Greg Nicotero was there walking around. A couple other notable
Did you
folks that we would know because we're nerds.
did you take your book to get anybody in your book signed? Was anybody there that you needed?
I did
in
not
there?
take the Fangoria book. Nicotero and Landis might be in that. Rick Baker's already in that. I ran into Rick Baker years ago painting a mural, helping Pat paint a mural back in 2015. And Rick Baker was just walking down the street in Burbank, so he signed my book because my car was right there. I fucking grabbed that shit. I did have another book I could have gotten him in, but I did not bring that in because the more shit you have, the tougher it is to get a graph, especially when you have paint pen you're waiting to dry. So fuck. But my 11 by 17 looks great with Rick Baker and John Landis recently added to it. And that's it. But one more. Fuck! Fuck!
Oh man.
Fuck!
Well, I'm glad
Keep
you got
my
your
figure's name out your fucking mouth.
Oh,
got your print
figure.
signs.
Yes. Did I send a picture of that print?
You did not. No.
What is my fucking problem? I apologize.
Do you have it nearby? I'm curious what it looks like. Our viewers on YouTube would love to see it.
Yes, our viewers on YouTube. I would love to show it. What else did I? I got one other thing signed that John Landis had pre-signed. I'll send that to my let's see, the soldier figure, the NECA Ultimate Soldier figure. It's got 4 different heads.
Well, speaking of heads and John Landis, didn't he do that movie where he disregarded all those fucking people and then like the helicopter like killed a bunch of kids?
And who else? So you
Yeah,
got
he did.
4 different heads on it. And David Naughton, I got him at a con or something. And John Landis signed it. This was a purchase I made from Dark Delicacies. And yeah, this one came out just fine.
I sent you the picture, Brian, in case you.
So I cannot complain. I got some nice graphs, except for the fucking one I wanted the most, but okay.
Yeah, the John Landis one looks like you had like the fucking shakes. Did you have like the booze shakes and then you had
Maybe.
up or
Maybe,
Withdrawals.
seriously,
it must be when I was erasing the other one. That's the only thing I can think of now.
Because it does. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like something went over it like a smear. It looks like if you shook the box, or it just
that
how
has
it's
to
just on
be
top of the
it.
plastic and then it starts to kind of run.
But yeah, so be careful with those Molotovs. Just give them 5 to 10 minutes to dry. Fuck.
Well,
but I had a
because
nice
if you
time. I was there.
because kids, if you don't, you get
Thank
that.
you. That. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's got to be
Wow.
from the shaking.
What an artistic fucking signature
that's fucking.
I just felt
Parkinson's.
bad when he sent that
Is
because I
Landis
know
having the shakes now? Is he
No,
fucking...
he did have a cane though. He was walking with a cane. I wasn't expecting to see that.
Well, he is fucking old, Mike.
I know. It's just
Jamie, look it up. How old is John Landis?
he's in his fucking 70s.
Yeah, he's got to be. That's.
But
Alright.
we see them frozen in time. These celebrities from back in our younger days, and it's just weird
Yeah,
to see them
absolutely.
older.
He is
But
74.
Brian, you
74.
always look like a piece of shit, so you got
Mike's-
that going for you. So
Oh wow.
He
Yeah.
is 74.
You know
years
what?
old.
So don't your fucking figures.
yeah.
I just think that figure has got so much
Stories. It's got a lot
so
of history.
stories behind it. It's just got so much,
Did I
crazy
send you
What?
the
If you
Jamie?
want to
Did I
see
send you?
an autograph that looks decent, here you go.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
looks
nice.
good.
Yellow pops. Those silver look like shit, but the yellow's great.
I bought Jamie actually sent me a link to buy that print. I forgot the site, but it was a really
Oh
good
my
deal.
gosh, that was years ago. That was from
Yeah, it
Fearsome
was-
Figures.
Fearsome
What
Figures.
brand is that yellow paint pen?
That is the Molotov.
Is it?
Yes, and those pop the best. Those are water-based acrylic. but they look the best. So just take care of your prints once you get them signed and safely dried. Fuck. But I'm very happy with how that turned out, as well as the NECA Ultimate figure of the Nightmare Soldier Dream figure thingy. And of course, I kept looking at the pair together, the 2-pack and that soldier figure, and it's like something's missing. And yet I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out until I saw Savage Scott's Kessler werewolf figure. I was like, fuck again. I have that. Landis already signed it. Naughton signed it. Rick Baker designed it. And I fucking forgot I had it.
Yeah, but you like you said, if you would have taken a bunch of stuff, you know what I mean? Who knows?
Yes, these are first world problems from someone who lives in LA, where all these people live and hang out for the most part. And fuck. But that would have been nice to have signed too by Rick Baker. But if I was working, I would have bought one of his fuck Brian, take that off the screen. He keeps showing the goddamn John Landis autograph that I fucked up. Rick Baker, the one print that I really wanted was his his devil guy print of this was from the Cantina scene in Star Wars, folks. Like, oh, there's a guy with horns coming out, and everybody he looked like a devil figure. So yeah, Rick Baker designed that mask before Star Wars came out, and I keep forgetting Rick Baker had something to do with Star Wars, but that was a print I would have loved to have owned. It was about $125, and he would have.
That's not bad.
And the fucking line, if you're in LA, folks, it pays to get somewhere early, because that line, I don't live too far from this gallery, but had I gone home to get my other thing and come back, I would not have gotten back in. The line was just too long by the time I left. But I have
How
no
long
right.
was that hour? How long was the wait, do you think?
I don't know. We were supposed to be let in at 7, and we didn't get in until 7:30, and then the line just kept growing and growing. And as you know, if you're a convention goer, you know how to read a line, but that line was just too long. So it was about a 2-hour line to get back in, and parking was non-existent.
Speaking of convention goers, nope, that was wrong. I fucked up. Anyway, so next week I'll be over at in Dallas, Texas.
Who are you getting?
Doo-doo-doo.
Over at the old TFW.
Well, Brian, you've got to announce who was recently announced. Who was?
Well, I mean,
added.
we'll get there.
Right, man.
So far, who I need to complete things are I need Jeffrey Combs on the NECA figure. Need him on that. Mike, what was the face for? You made that face. What was that face for?
It just reminded me of when I got some stuff signed by Jeffrey Combs and Bruce Abbott at Creepy.
That's his "I love you." That's his "I love you" face.
Do you remember how much Jeffrey Combs was?
I think
you probably got
$40.
So he's charging $50 at this one.
Well, prices have gone up.
And Bruce Abbott's charging $40.
Like
a good man. So I need Jeffrey Combs on my NECA figure so I can be done with that. I have a dual print with that Jennifer Rubin, and I need Bruce Abbott on it. It's a lobby card, 11x14 from Bad Dreams. One of my favorites.
Is that a Craven one?
No. I love Bad Dreams. Such a good fucking movie.
I guess I get that and Deadly Friend mixed up.
Yeah, Bad Dreams is fucking great. So I'm getting the figure signed. I'm getting them on my 11x14, and then I'm getting David Naughton and Griffin done, or Dune done, whatever the fuck, on my laser disc from American Werewolf.
Yeah, make sure your shit's dry before you leave.
Oh yeah, because I won't have the fucking shakes like you. I won't be having a seizure when someone signs my shit.
Well, I was shaking it because I was erasing the old one, and I just did that.
Were you singing the shaking the baby?
Yeah. Word for word, buddy.
Up. Yeah.
Word for word.
I knew it. Fucking knew it. And then the last auto I'm getting, which is going to be number 5. Number 5, I have this little poster from the movie Dream Warriors that I need to get signed by Patricia Arquette. Yay!
Yay!
First convention ever.
Well,
so that'll
be awesome.
Well, enjoy that line.
I won't, because my friend has a VIP pass, and I'm going to give him my shit so he can line skip every single person and just get me my shit.
She's part of the line skip?
Yeah.
That's really cool. I'm surprised.
Well,
cool.
The table she like on the map, like for where the guests are. The last year was like the Lin Shay spot,
Uh-huh.
and her spot is when they anticipate a massive fucking line, because Lin Shay like the busiest line last year over at
Really?
Texas Primary. Yeah.
Does she not do cons much over there?
No, never.
Ah, well, there you go. She lives. I believe she lives out here.
So then, Patricia Arquette, they put her in that same spot. That's a fucking doozy of a spot, because they're anticipating that to line up around the convention floor and then outside. So that's what they're anticipating.
Well, best of luck. Hopefully, your
And-
friend has the shakes.
That
He won't. He has
Yes,
cancer,
yes,
but not the
yes.
shakes.
I
Thank God.
I know that line's gonna be insane.
Yeah, I have a GA ticket, and I already know what my future fucking holds. I'd be in line that entire Saturday. I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna give my poster to him. He'll get it signed, and then I'm probably gonna get a couple 8x10 signed, I think. And then
Well, when
yeah,
you
are
thank
you
him,
gonna be
never
able
mind.
to get my Ed Wood piece signed, my 8x10?
well, that's the thing I have to print, because I have to print one for me and one for you. So
You're the
I'm
best.
hoping to do that early next week, hopefully. And then
So that means, Jamie, you remind him a couple days before his flight, because fucker will forget.
100%.
Well, I have his Nightbreed poster. I will have it on Monday,
Oh.
so I'll hold it for ransom. I'll
That's
be like,
true. I did send that over, because you're going, because the week after Texas Frymere is Monsterpalooza.
Monsterpalooza.
Yes. So I have a shirt and some DVDs that need to go to Brian. So don't forget when stuff's being sent back to dumbass over there.
Well, it's
That's
a
right.
poster
Show me
tube,
your
so
movies.
unfortunately,
Well,
those things won't
fuck.
fit in that.
Well,
But
depends. What kind of box? How did you send it? In a tube, or in a tube in a box?
In a tube.
How much was it? Because tubes are supposed to be extra.
It was I brought my own tube, but it was 18.
That's still a lot of money. Fuck, mail.
My
That's
shit
about
was so
right.
cheap, dude. Like you're still thinking like a movie's cost a nickel in the theater. You know? Like
Oh, what a nickel! In my day, they just made the movie right in front of you. God damn it! And if you didn't like a scene, you'd said, "Do it again, better," and rewrite this.
yeah, you're like, Ma, let's go watch the moving pictures. Ma, let's go. That's fucking Mike. So Monsterpalooza. Mike obviously isn't working this because he got banned again. So who you guys getting signed? Because you obviously have to pay for some of it. So who are you getting?
Who
Jamie.
was I paying for? Who was
Joseph
I...
Witt or something like that. Whip from Nightmare on Elm Street, the sheriff guy.
Yeah, I was definitely.
And
definitely
Scream,
wanted
the
to
sheriff guy.
see
Oh
how
yeah.
much he's charging.
40 to 50.
He's gonna fucking die. It doesn't matter what he's charging. You just gotta get him. Dude's
Well,
older
I'm
than
just
Christ.
saying. Well, I'm just saying, like, I'm budgeting of who I'm going to get. I think there was only a couple people, anyways. Yeah, I'm looking on here. I wanted that I think it's Sprouse.
Sprouse.
It is Sprouse. Yeah.
Sprouse. I
Spike.
wanted the Frankenstein vinyl. I wanted to,
You got the
Lisa
Lisa
Frankenstein. Lisa Frankenstein. I wanted to get the vinyl and have him sign that. But
I literally just watched Lisa Frankenstein for the very first time.
did you like it?
2 weeks ago. I fucking my homegirl Anissa Nini. She fucking told me to watch this movie, and I thought it was gonna be a fucking dumpster fire. I literally thought it was gonna be like Mike. I thought it was gonna be Mike.
Oh,
Just a pile of shit. But no, surprisingly, the movie was fucking good. I really
told
like.
you.
Yeah, but I don't believe anything, because everything is Jamie good when it comes to you. So
No,
I can't believe your
okay.
opinion on shit.
We were using Jamie Good as it's interesting. So
it's a fair barometer of crap.
Now we can
I
say Jamie Good, and I understand.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Jamie Good usually means overhyped and a piece of shit. So
They tried. They wanted it to be good and not suck.
Yeah, I mean, Jamie's like it's like the epitome of a participation trophy in this scenario, and that's what it is.
But no, because
I digress. Back to the rant.
Most of the movies are not overhyped. The ones that are bad.
Overhyped by you. Yeah,
Yeah.
just like, what's that stupid fucking Mac and Me and the Sasquatch you want to watch?
Fucking Mac and Me.
God, terrible.
Mac and Me.
Fucking gross.
Goddamn.
Anyway,
Sasquatch.
back to the moods here. So,
God damn it. Like
Lisa
being high and drunk did not help at all with any of those. Well,
Lisa Frankenstein. Mike, shut the fuck up. Lisa Frankenstein was surprisingly very good.
That's Prime or something?
Yeah, it's free in Prime. It's really good. I was surprised the story moved. I was surprised about all of it. It was just a good fucking watch. It was a good
Sweet.
Yeah, it was really good. My friend Gina took me for my birthday when
one.
I
Oh,
was still in the
Mike's
theater,
favorite.
and yeah, she's awesome. And she took me to see that for my birthday when it was still in theaters. It was great. It was really good, and it had a lot of funny scenes. And I mean, there were some scenes in there I was kind of shocked by, but
Diablo
it
Cody,
was a
come on.
great film. Great film. I definitely recommend it.
on my
I'm
list.
glad you got to see it, Brian, because I had been saying that for a while. Now, Mike, it's your turn. You got to watch it.
I will.
Back
Yeah.
to
But that whole that main girl, Catherine Newton, charging $100 a fucking auto.
I'm sorry.
That's
What?
right.
Who?
Wasn't she going to be at Frightmare?
Yeah, but she canceled.
Okay, because
which
that's
chick?
why I remember thinking of
She's the lead
getting the
release
vinyl.
artist.
I was originally going to get the vinyl to send to you. That's what it was going to be.
Oh, she's
And I
Yeah.
forgot she canceled.
okay.
But she's going to be at Rhode Island Comic Con where I'll be doing the panels, so she'll be
Well,
there. I
all
assume
right.
she'll show for that one and not the dinky TFW shit. But yeah.
Well,
Mike, who are you getting at Monster Palooza?
I would like to get David Arquette on my little Scream poster.
that's what I was going
Uh,
to say. I forgot. He's the other one that I wanted was David Arquette.
Yeah. I would take Joseph Whipp on it, possibly, and that's about it. I'm gonna play it cool. This time.
Yeah, the only person I'm getting from that, thank you, Jamie, or Mike, whoever ends up being the fucking lonely soldier to do it, is Craig Schiffer. Fucking been waiting since what, 2012, 2013 for that little fuck. Been waiting so long. So long.
I'm going to have to tell him this story.
Yeah, please do. Like, remind him that his family member died also, so he has sympathy, and then fucking signs up for free. Do that. So.
Oh my God.
You tell him
No.
it was Days of the Dead. It was Days of the Dead. I want to say it was 2012 or 2013. It was 2013.
Why would I bring up something like so sad? No.
Well, because I want him to know it was his fault that I've been waiting so long.
Oh my God. That's
You know,
so messed up. I am not saying that.
Not with that attitude.
Well, you know what? Well, at least just say the 2013 fucking Days of the Dead. My friend was supposed to do it. You were unable to make it, and he was devastated. And he's been chasing you for years, not like Mike in the bushes.
I can say that, you know.
Yeah, do that. I mean, because we know you have no problem being like, my friend wants this kind, i.e., fucking Heather Langenkamp. Oh, Mike, I know every decade you and I go over this, but how fucking embarrassing was that for me? Oh, so fucking embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as me ditching her at Leo Rossi's fucking table.
You enjoyed that. Let's be honest.
He did enjoy that. I mean, whatever. I mean, it was funny. It was funny.
Yeah,
but I'm
if you're
just
not you, but
standing
I loved
there.
it. I love that story.
Standing there staring of like, okay. Sorry.
I love it. He was just washing his fucking fat little grubby hands. He's all excited running back to his table, and then I'm like, I just beelined it. I'm like, oh boy.
And I'm just standing there with all this stuff. I think it was like Mike's stuff because that was when we had gotten Dick Warlock. Remember, we had my stuff, Mike's stuff.
Is that when we got his TCM figure signed?
Yeah.
That's when he gave us the laundry list, and then we kept the money so we could eat and give beers. Yeah,
I never got my change from that.
Yeah, there was. Here's the fucking change. All right, you took hours of our lives. All right, that's over.
Wow. Yeah, if only I'd never done anything to return the favor.
We had.
You haven't yet.
Oh, that's right.
Not that year, at least.
We had so much stuff, and then just the table was empty. Like I wasn't putting it on his table. It was like the end of it because there was like it was like open space.
Yeah, because he had nothing.
Yeah, you don't have to explain. You're a graph teaser.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We know the deal.
Yeah.
We put all the shit on that table. I love it though.
So bad. I know you do, and I just felt so
funny.
bad because I'm like, oh my God, this guy is excited that people are at his table, and I'm freaking standing there with all this Halloween stuff, and I
can
just
sign
walk off.
all these relentless posters. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Where you going?
Dick Warlock. And then I remember that little fuck Shan the Can. I didn't know who he was at the time, but I was like I remember I was pissed because the other fucking guy like in front of us or whatever it was, or behind us.
Oh, Shannon.
It's like, oh, pretending like he was our best fucking friend, fucking asshole, just a line cut. What a dick.
Well,
He actually listens to the podcast, but okay.
Does he listen to the podcast?
Yes, he does.
Hey, Shan, what year was this? 2018? 2019.
I
Had
don't
to be
remember.
2019. 2019, yeah. You pretended to be cool with us. You could fucking hop in the
He
line and
is
take
cool.
Warlock. No,
He's a good
no.
dude.
Listen, I've seen that guy only in the fucking pictures with Tammy Lynn Sitch, aka Sonny in the bed. That's the only time I've ever seen that guy. Otherwise, I had no fucking idea.
Shannon's awesome. And this
Yeah.
is when, see, I knew him. You didn't know him at the time. So in
Damn
Brian's
right I
defense,
didn't.
he didn't know him. I did. Because
If
I
you see
saw
his Instagram post, he'd be your best friend.
he's a great guy. And at the time,
Yes.
Brian didn't know him. So we're standing in line and Shannon comes up. And what Brian didn't know is I had already seen Shannon in the lobby. I can't remember. I was grabbing water. Something came down from the room and I seen Shannon in the lobby and we started talking. And then, Brian wasn't with me at the time. So in this whole line,
Having second lunch.
Shannon comes up and starts talking. And so Brian just thinks it's some random Frightmare fan. Do you know what I mean? That is trying to skip the line. And I was like, no, he's cool. And Brian was like, no, this is, you can't really talk about the situation because I'm like, it's cool. It's okay. It's okay, Brian. And he was like, no, this dude is just like hopping the line. And there was people behind us that were getting pissed. You could tell they were getting aggravated. So I understand why Brian thinks that.
I'm a man
at
of the
the
fucking
time,
people. That's why. Yeah.
because he didn't know Shannon. Now he knows who he is, but he didn't know
Yeah,
who
now
he
I
was
know the
back then.
fucking lore that is Shan the Can. Yeah.
And I told him, I said, hey, he's a buddy of ours back in LA.
Mhm.
And because I met him through Mike.
Yeah,
But
good
Shannon-
dude. We both
Shannon's
got
good.
Jamie Lee Curtis a few weeks ago now.
Yeah, still waiting for mine. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, fuck you, Brian. You're on your own when it comes to Jamie Lee Curtis.
Don't you have enough?
Assessment.
Don't
No, fuck you. No, I'll never have enough. I need like 20 more.
you?
That dude is going to be
That's
When you
not
die,
easy.
that's the first auto I'm going for. When you die.
Oh God, it's so not easy. Oh, okay. Sorry. What were you saying, Jamie? Oh, fuck you, Brian. Yeah. So Shannon, good guy. Oh man, the Pornhub Awards, I guess, were last weekend, and like he just posted pictures. Like, holy shit, I actually know a couple of those ladies. That's
I'm surprised you don't know all of them.
how much time do you think I have? Not that
I
much.
mean, obviously, you have to crash fucking 4 of your computers for porn. So yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
Fred.
hey, but listen, that's something that's been passed down through generations of your
I'm
family.
trying to help the people. You're welcome.
Started with him sharing.
You're trying to
his
help the
blog.
people by what? Fucking returning back your porno VHS tapes?
Like I would return any porn.
Your mom did.
Oh, fuck. Why did I share that?
God.
Oh, I
You
forgot.
walked into that one, pal.
I
Literally.
did. I just visited her at the nursing home when I was in Chicago too. I should have brought that up. So shame on you. You're grounded.
Yeah, you should have been like, hey, where are those tapes?
You went looking for him, I bet.
I miss OP Video. I walked by there too when I was back home. God, such a great place.
Good fucking times, huh?
Oh,
OP
yeah.
video. Oh man.
Yeah, so
Good
there.
shit. Good
Wow,
shit.
man. Yeah.
In fact, you know what I never rented from OP Video?
Anything good?
Leprechaun in the Hood.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
Yeah. Because
I've never heard of such a tale.
Well, I think they were closed by the time that came out. But did you guys see that movie ever?
Nah.
No. Okay.
All I have to say is if you've got iced tea and a leprechaun smoking weed in a movie together, that is awesome.
Worth a look. Worth
Well,
a look.
It's worth a watch. If that's all you hear, you got to watch it.
Well, I believe the quote. Before I even saw the movie, I just remember the quote of "A friend with weed is a friend indeed, but a
True.
friend with gold is the best I'm told."
That's I believe that's in the Bible.
Yeah.
That's from
Verse 73.
Yeah, Patrick said
Yeah.
that. Whoever that is, St. Patrick. Yeah, the guy.
St. Patrick the weed smoker.
Yes, the
he
weed
was on to
smoker.
fucking something. Him and his
Weed-
glorious herbs.
Yes.
Blessed by Jesus.
Yeah. What'd you think of that movie, Brian? Or Jamie?
Well, what I think about that movie is in 1990, when aspiring hip hop performers crossed record producer Mac Daddy, aka Ice-T, Once they cross them, the grudge against them leads to their own peril. After they break into Mac Daddy's home and swipe an ancient medallion from a grotesque statue, normally known as Mike, the evil leprechaun is freed from his magical prison. Soon, the sinister little bastard is on the trail. Is on the trail of Butch, Postmaster P, and Stray Bullet, along with Mac Daddy himself.
Wow.
Yeah. Has anybody seen this movie before? So we all decided to watch this week. Anybody seen this before this viewing?
No, this is only my third Leprechaun movie. I've seen the first two.
Oh shit! You never seen this? Wow.
No, and
I just-
yeah, he goes back to the hood directly after this movie, apparently.
Yeah.
But talk about the first one.
Well, yeah,
Well,
he's looking for the hoes, the
He's-
bitches and hoes.
Bitches and hoes. It takes place in L.A., so there's plenty of those.
That's it.
Boom, bitches and hoes. This is L.A. There's plenty of those. Yeah.
Oh
Rap
boy.
Master Mike. I'm not cool.
Yeah. So anyway, the movie was directed by Rob Spera. Do you guys even know who the fuck that is?
Yeah, everyone talks about that fucking
No.
guy.
No, they don't. No. He in the 80s he did some movie called Witchcraft. I've never seen it. He did
Jamie
Okay,
good.
he did that
Jamie
movie?
good.
I think I have that.
Yeah. Yeah. See.
Do you have Witchcraft?
Or is it maybe I'm thinking Witch Trap.
I don't know. He did a Stray Bullet, Midnight Temptations too. Wow, these sound fucking great. He also did a movie that looks like Mike was the main star of in 2001 called Sexual Predator. And then in
I'm not
1995,
sexual.
in 1995, he also did a movie which I'm sure fucking Mike owns called Call Girl.
I have a few ladies on speed dial. And some
Yeah.
certain Venmo account.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we know you got a fucking few ladies on speed dial. Not complete ladies, but they're half lady.
Yeah.
And there's always Platypus Hands. Remember her? She was great. That was a good girl.
That was a year ago. Yeah.
Yeah, Platypus Hands. You know, out of all the ladies of the night that you've been with on the show, Platypus Hands always has
Technically
my
a
vote.
lady of the
Oh my
night. But all right.
god.
All right. Well, all right.
That's
Let's. You know what, Jamie? I'm gonna.
Yeah, give him a hand, Jamie.
Here's mine. Oh, that's just disgusting. Okay,
That's just,
Leprechaun in the. I don't remember the movie, even though I only watched it a couple of weeks ago, but I wrote notes. Let's see. Brian himself is only 1 inch taller than the average leprechaun. Okay.
That's a fact.
Ice-T looked funky with an afro. That's at the beginning of the movie, sure. And by the side note, he's been on that Law and Order show for like 24 years at least. Okay.
Special Victims Unit.
Yes,
Special
that's
Victims
it.
Unit.
That's which
Absolutely
Brian,
an awesome show.
which Brian has contributed a lot to, I'm sure. So that show has to thank Brian for that. Okay, right.
Yeah,
Brian, I don't know
you're
what
welcome
this.
for the memories.
Yeah, thank you. Brian would have ate that burger left behind at the beginning and obviously drank the beer. I don't know what that's in reference to because I forgot, but I probably would have too as a kid. There's an Asian character in there named Mr. Chow. I would have put Mr. Chow in my music video. Man, those guys missed out. That shit would have gone viral. Apparently, he's a very good dancer. Jackie D gets his own shining moment. Oh God! With that chick he makes out with, and then she's all nasty and shit. I hate when that happens. Oh man, like you get to finally make out with this hot ghost, and then she's like, and then she's all fucking.
Turns out to be your dad.
Yeah, it's like fuck, really again. All right. So there's a magic flute in this. That's
Did it come from Nightmare Toys?
Yeah, it came from Nightmare Toys. And
Mike loves magical flutes.
yes, I need that flute for our listeners and my act, mostly my act.
Yeah, mainly your act, because ain't nobody fucking coming to that. So
Yeah, very,
Aw,
yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
not-
there's not getting much of a response. Let's see.
yeah,
The
no,
Miss
you gotta learn
Fontaine.
them somehow. Yeah.
So I guess a guy dresses up as a woman, calls himself Miss Fontaine. The Miss Fontaine and Leprechaun part reminded me of Brian for some reason. I guess because Brian looks good in pink, which he does.
Must
Rub
have
his
been the
belly.
hips.
Rub his belly. Coolio makes an appearance in this movie. I thought he was going to have some lines, but it was just a shot of him in it. So, but still good to see him. Like, oh, there's
He probably
Coolio.
did lines on set though.
Yeah.
Oh man, they had these zombie fly girls because it takes place in the 90s, but actually came out in 2000, but it was a 90s movie. But I did not see Leprechaun I did not see Leprechaun 4, so I don't know how the Leprechaun knows about fly girls and stuff. Oh, those are fly girls. Like, bitch, you've been frozen for like. Okay, and that A&R guy.
He just reads it down the list.
That record publicist guy. Okay, Like, you should check out this guy's costume. Big fat white guy. That A&R guy, he would have to pray people actually know who he is if you're in that neighborhood, because if he was just there the way he was, he'd have gotten capped, because he looks like he was going to a pimp and hoe party. That's how ridiculous he was
I mean,
dressed.
he stays down with the bitches and hoes.
Yeah, and all those cute zombie fly girls and no boobs shown. It's like, dang, what a waste. And like,
I know.
Yeah.
What a fucking, how are there no boobs?
I know. And Leprechaun in the Hood indeed came to do no good. That's all the notes I have. But yeah.
Are you sure that's all? Because I fucking fell asleep during half.
Yeah, it felt like that was going to go on forever. So wait till I write notes for Leprechaun 5 Back in the Hood.
I feel like this is 5 years ago, and someone's reading off bloody disgusting fucking news to me. Jesus Christ.
Well, somebody has to read to you because you're fucking illiterate.
Yeah, well, I mean, and
Unless it's on a beer can. Like, oh, you can read percentage. What proof? I'm in.
Oh boy! So you're telling me that Rob Spera's opus of fucking Leprechaun in the Hood? I think he directed 2 and 3 and 4 apparently.
2 was a little slow.
Oh,
What'd you
I saw
think,
a lot
Jamie?
of, like television, like TV shows that he had directed too. It was fun. I mean, the title gives it away. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you have to go into this going, okay, this is just goofy. It's gonna
Leprechaun
be
in the
goofy.
Hood or a cloak or something? What do you mean?
Leprechaun
Gives
in
it
the
away.
hood, in the hood.
Yeah.
But like I
Just say
said,
with your chest, Mike. In
I
the
love
hood.
Ice-T. I've always
Yes.
thought he was
I like
just
it. Yeah, I'm a fan
great.
of it in the summer.
Yeah, and I will watch anything with Ice-T in it. And he was great. I loved the afro. It was actually, I'd seen bits of this movie, but I realized that I'm watching it. I had never seen it completely. And it was fun. I like the Leprechaun movies. They're
Do
goofy.
you own any?
Yeah, I think I have. I don't know if I think I have all of them.
Oh, never seen them. I own them. You sound like me.
Huh.
Well,
It's
I
more
have
than,
a
more
lot,
than I have. I only have the
but
first.
I was collecting DVDs and Blu-rays, just buying them. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
like,
Brian's
I
got 10 to my
like
right
this.
that he's never even seen.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
haven't
It's
seen
gonna be great.
this, You know,
I'm gonna review them weekly.
No, that's cool. That's kind of what I did. I would just go to Amoeba and go to their used section and be like, "Oh, I don't think I've seen this," and I would just pile up. Now I have a big collection of half of the movies are still sealed. But it was a fun movie. It was something to share. I was looking up to see if somebody actually had done shooting locations for this. But I believe it was Hallowed Horror Grounds has done it. So Sean Clark's.
Horror's Hallowed Grounds by Sean.
So Clark's had his dick in it. It's all right. Listen here, Scott on tape. You better go do that next. All right.
Scott
Oh,
on
dear
tape.
Lord.
What do you mean?
No,
Anyways,
just go.
Yeah, so somebody has done a filming location for these movies, and I thought it was pretty cool because it was shot in Los Angeles. But I was looking it up, and
back when they
it
made
says
movies here.
the opening scene in the subway tunnel was actually shot at Lacey Street Studios, which I thought was pretty cool because it says horror fans will best know this studio as the filming location for Saw and Freddy's Dead. I was super excited when I saw Freddy's Dead. But it's located
says we're fucked.
Street movies.
2630 Lacey Street in Los Angeles.
Well, I'll have to check that out.
Add it to the list.
Yeah, and I saw that I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. But yeah, if you go to, I think it's jetsetter.com, they have Sean's links there, and then
you heard her, MrSkin.com.
Anatomy Awards, yes.
Yeah.
I mean Academy Awards. Never mind. Anatomy Awards.
I have no idea.
Come Splattery Awards. No, what? Sorry. Again.
Way to heighten that one.
I don't know what you guys are going at.
Family podcast. A horror family, but still family podcast.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad actually Brian picked this movie. Why did you pick this movie? I'm just curious.
I'll tell you why I picked this movie. Because when I was playing movies on in the background, the Leprechaun in the Hood came on.
Got it.
I'm curious what you guys rate Leprechaun in the Hood individually. What's your
Now,
rating?
what are we doing? Is it out of 5 stars?
We'll go fucking 10. Let's go 10.
Me, I'd give it a 4.
Jamie, good. Okay.
5 out of 10.
Oh,
5 out of 10. 5 out of 10.
That's pretty good for Mike.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah. So on
out
this
of-
one, I'm gonna give it a classic Brian 4 rating. I think for this
Wow,
one.
that's like best picture for you.
Yeah, I mean, might as well win an Academy at that point. You know,
Start
Brian's
hearing
in
the
the
you know,
Demented.
it's hard to remember all the scenes, but the ones that I do remember, it was you know, it was good. It was
I've
good.
pretty much forgotten most of it. I was just going off the notes that I wrote, and I don't
Yeah.
remember much
I mean, I
about it.
remember the scenes with Ice-T the most. Those are the ones that kind of stick out to me. Yeah, but it's, you know,
Well, these young guys are trying to. They're
They want to win a hip hop contest, right? And it takes place
yeah.
in Vegas or something.
yeah, they want that contract, yo.
Well, that's
And they-
where they want to end up is in Vegas because
In
that's
Vegas.
where
And they have
this
this flute.
contest
If they
happens.
play it, they can like sway people's opinion or something, which is what
Well, it
we need.
belonged to a leprechaun.
But it
Yeah.
belongs to
I
the
mean,
leopard.
Mike's thinking about his version, which is a skin flute, and that's how he pays his bills.
Rent is
man.
so expensive out here now.
Hey, listen, you know what I say? It ain't if it's for 10K. So, you know.
Oh man. But I you know what? I actually liked it. It was fun. It was
Jamie Good.
I don't know. I think people could watch this and actually enjoy it. They could
Should we review?
I don't think it's
next one?
Jamie good.
That's because you're Jamie. You're saying I don't think it sucks, but
Because
mean, I think,
look, I know Suburban Sasquatch is Jamie good because I know that most people are going to watch that and be like, "What the heck is this person thinking? Why would
Yeah.
they like this?" I think it's a comedy, so I'm laughing through the whole damn
why
thing.
didn't Jamie prescribe us
So,
weed?
yeah. Just like how Jamie tries to fucking make Mac and Me a thing, and Mac and Me will never be a thing.
No,
because I
stop.
think that's funny.
Please stop.
That would be so bad. It's
I'd rather
great.
watch The Sons of Screens than fucking watch.
It didn't even occur to me.
That one.
Like this is produced by McDonald's or something. Like Big Mac. Duh. That's how fucking dumb I am. But I'm not dumb enough to see that fucking movie.
I was
So,
a kid when I saw it, so you know,
yeah,
my fault.
and you won't shut up about it. So what does that tell you?
I'm awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. All right. That's a way to phrase it. Yeah, awesome.
I get it, Mike. Okay, I'll wear a Mac and Me shirt, Mike, if you wear a platypus hands shirt.
You'll wear a Mac and Me shirt anyway. Who are you fucking kidding? Ugh,
That's
jeez.
very true.
Yeah, it is.
Very true.
Jeez.
Oh Christ.
Oh,
Uh,
I got it. Yeah, Jamie sent a notice, and I got a text. I got an
Fiction.
email, and another text about what's coming up. Future Ruins. Jamie, what do you think?
I'm tempted to see how much the tickets are. They go on sale Wednesday, May 21st at noon.
Cool. Hey, what the fuck is Future Ruins?
is-
Future Ruins. What is that, Jamie?
It's a first of its kind music festival in which film and television composers step out from behind the screens and onto the stage.
What?
It will feature genre heavyweights such as John
Horror genre.
Carpenter, Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross, Danny Elfman, which I think is really cool. Kyle Dixon and Michael Stein, Stranger Things, and Howard Shore performing the score of David Cronenberg's Crash. Honestly, I'm interested. I just want to see how much the tickets are, though.
So is it like Battle of the Bands but composers?
It's like well, unfortunately, I don't have tickets to this. Which takes place tomorrow. It's like Cruel World Festival, multiple stages with just some awesome acts. And wow, this if I miss it, that's a bummer. But the week before is, or the 2 weeks before, like the 24th and Halloween, is the John Carpenter concerts anyway. So some of these people have done concerts separately, so I won't feel bad since I probably can't afford the ticket anyway. But this is good. This is cool. It's at an equestrian center somewhere in Burbank. I've never been to, but I was done talking to you.
You know, we got to play that Oscar fucking sound to get you off. You know.
No, but it's something. I mean, I at least want to see what the tickets are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have a feeling I'm not going to get it because, like, we are going to see John Carpenter.
Like Brian with common sense, just doesn't comprehend. He's not going to get it,
You know, I'm sure there'd be some people that agree with you, but not many.
except for all of them.
Also, too, for anybody that's in Los Angeles, Friday, June the 13th at the Autry Museum, they will be screening Friday the 13th. For more information, tickets, just check out
Yeah, it's
cinema.
25 bucks, folks, or 30 at the door. So I'm not going. Fuck that. I don't have to watch the goddamn movie outside. I'll put my fucking TV on the goddamn porch and watch it for free.
I'd rather watch fucking
Oh
Stone Your
my
Snake than watch that. I'm all
God.
set.
Oh, you get to see
Well,
it on
I
the
mean,
screen outside. Fuck that.
it's not even so much that, it's the group of people that you're with. You're with fellow horror fans watching this movie. I think that's
Yeah.
really cool.
I'd rather
I
see
miss-
it indoors at other theaters for a lot cheaper. I just saw part 5 for, well, actually, what I did pay $20, but at least they had a fucking cast member there and he signed everything you had if you wanted. This thing, nah, we'll have a DJ and it's outside and it's $30 fucking dollars. And good luck getting parking. Fuck you. Like 30 shit, 25 plus ticketing fees and 30 at the door. God damn it. Movies. Fuck. Ah, why so much? That's more than a regular new movie inside.
Wow.
So
I see
yeah,
you very passionate about that.
yeah. I'm not going. I'm out. I know who did it. So it's like, fuck you.
Yeah,
I'd-
it was
Uh,
fucking, it was
like
fucking
last-
Mike with the candlestick
Yeah.
flashlight. Yeah.
Right, yeah, right in the gulo. Like last Friday the 13th, I fucking got Kane Hodder on everything I had, and like I just had to pay about $20 to see the movie I didn't care for. Activated man, but whatever. And that's a $70 autograph now. But this one, oh yeah, let's go get that goddamn DJ. At least we get to see a movie outside in November. When is it? No, June.
See,
No.
for the viewers who are watching on YouTube, you can see this is the part of the show where drunk Mike gets
not-
drunk.
Yeah,
He
but
goes
I'm
on his
not
wild fucking
wrong.
rants.
I'm not
yeah.
wrong. Oh, hey,
Well,
remember this old movie?
That
Help us.
screening is June 13th.
June
which is
13th, 10
Friday,
o'clock,
Friday the 13th.
$30 at the door. In
And-
Griffith Park.
Talk about the movie Crash. Holy fuck.
Which one? There's two.
You every time you open your mouth.
Yeah, well, that's my life. I make bad decisions.
Well, we also have, as we've talked about before, we got the Friday the 13th convention coming up, the 45th anniversary, August the 8th through the 10th. And a couple of people that they've recently announced. Mike had already said it earlier. Sean Cunningham will be there.
Yeah.
Lawrence Monsoon and Harry
Awesome.
Manfredini are a few names that have just been recently added. But check them out on Facebook. They releasing so much information. Like they're actually having a contest of why you're the worst camp counselor. You make a video, tag them in it, and you
That's
win
on
swag.
Brian.
So, but follow them on Facebook. I believe it's Crystal Lake Memories or Nightmares, actually.
Yeah, the
but
new
yeah,
con.
Yeah. So
I'm super excited about that.
yeah, they based Friday the 13th just on Brian's skills to watch kids at a camp, and he's responsible for many deaths over the decades. So
Yep. You're welcome.
those first two were based on him, and yeah, he's the reason of all that mayhem. But
Yeah,
and-
you and
along the way.
Spermicide, you're welcome.
Yeah.
And for anybody that's interested in Halloween Horror Nights, which I'm a huge fan of,
Oh, what's the latest?
there are rumors all over
Rumors, all right.
Rumors.
TikTok and Twitter and stuff. And the latest thing is we are getting a Poltergeist House Terrifier
Okay.
maze.
All right, Brian's
And
going to be there first in line.
There's a possibility a Friday the 13th / Jason Voorhees maze.
Nice. Yeah, those Friday the 13th mazes were some of my favorites at Horror Nights over the years.
I hope this is true. I really hope this is
Been a
true.
long time.
Yeah, and I mean, apparently people were thinking they were getting Scream, but that's not happening, unfortunately.
Thank fucking God. This one down. I'll be fucking happy.
But those the Poltergeist and Terrifier, those two have been like a constant thing that they keep saying that they're pretty
What do you
sure
think the chances are? You think they'll be there? Do you want to see those there?
Absolutely. I think the tram tour will probably be Blumhouse again.
Yeah.
Fuck you, come
I
house.
could be wrong, but I want to say, I mean, we got a new Megan. Is it Megan or Megan?
Megan.
Megan. We got a new Megan movie coming out, or it's already out. I'm not sure.
Megan 2, not out yet, but it's one of the upcoming features this summer season, along with Final Destination Bloodlines or Final Destination 6. But I'll see both of those myself.
Yeah, I want to see the Final Destination movie. I think that was out today, actually.
No, not yet. That's
No?
next week.
Next week? Okay. But I mean, that's why I think that the Megan thing or Blumhouse might be a Terror Tramp thing. Just because they've got a new Megan movie and
Yeah,
Megan was part of the Terror Tram last year. So
You guys remember when I interviewed Jason Blum? Do you remember that?
No.
Okay, so it was me and my buddy Steve, and we were doing things for Fangoria. And
Like
who was it?
sexual?
No, not like you fucking loser.
Not everything's
I'm
like
talking
that,
about
Mike.
what is it? The
Hey,
it was
hey,
the
look who I asked. Look who I asked.
it was I think it was the reality
it.
show. It was the reality show Hellevator, and it had the Soska twins, the sisters or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Those girls. I think they did what, a dead hooker in a trunk or something like that. I think.
We've all been there.
Yeah, well, yeah, you have because you pay for it, loser. So anyway, I remember we're
God bless Groupon.
we're in the trailer. At the time I was helping him with the podcast Splat Chat. This is way back in the Dizzy in Cali.
So this is about masturbation?
Yes, your
Knowing
life
you?
story. A Mike's tale. Yeah, not
Also
very
valid.
good.
Nobody wants to hear
Do you
Mike's
want me to
story.
talk about how you and your mom rented VHS porno tapes together?
I
when
did
you were
not
kids?
rent. My brother
She
and my
did,
mom.
but yeah. Anyway, so moving on. So anyway, Jason Blum. We're interviewing the Soska twins. We're sitting in the trailer. We're talking to them. We wrap up. They got to go. They're going back onto set, and then here comes Jason Blum. Now, at this time, I'm thinking he's like supposed to be like some like a horror producer god. Man, this motherfucker walking in looking like he just came straight from fucking Malibu. Like, oh my god, fucking khaki pants, loafers, fucking spiked up jizz hair. I would know like a gator polo shirt. I was like, who the fuck are you? He's like, hey guys, Jason Blum. And then the other kids go, oh, who's going? And I'm just giving him the fucking side eye. I'm like, you fucking sellout. Fuck you, man. And then ever since then, that's when I decided I hated Blumhouse. So Jason Blum, fuck you.
Oh my god. He
Well,
gets a fuck you award from Brian. That
That's
should be a
right.
thing. That should
The
be a
fuck you
thing.
award.
Yeah,
uh,
from Brian.
Call it a dumpster for the dumpster fires. Because holy fuck you, Jason Blum.
Oh man.
So that's my story. Yeah,
I
good
didn't
one.
know that.
Yeah,
did
this
not
is
know that.
this is very early on. Very, very early on. Yeah.
Ah,
all right.
pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Well,
pretty cool.
Are we picking the movie for next week, or am I picking it? Because I already got one locked and loaded. If you guys aren't fucking ready to commit the
Well,
bid,
do it. Do it. What's our movie next week?
great. Well, it's gonna play in the outro, so
And where can we find this movie?
you'll see it on the outro.
Fine.
All right, my friends. Well, thank you so much
Julie.
for
Thank you.
listening to another episode of Demented
And
Forever.
sorry.
And yeah, follow us on all social media platforms. We're on everything: TikTok, Instagram, and hit subscribe for our YouTube channel. And also follow our friends' YouTube channels. We got Scott on Tape and Horror
Green
Green
Oh, we
Book.
Horror.
got Scott on Tape, the Horror Green Book,
Horror
Sons
Green
of
Book.
Screens. We got the whole gang, and
Alfonso 13.
also
Alfonso
13,
13.
Savage Scott.
Does Savage Scott have a channel?
Just look up Savage Scott. You'll see what he has
Savage
to offer.
not.
I'm gonna follow him on Instagram. So, anyways,
Oh.
give us all a follow, and
And
we
thank
appreciate you listening. And until the next week, stay demented.
And fuck you.
Yep,
buddy.
that was great. Hey, Mike, fuck you.
Oh.
Boys, keep off the moors. Stick to the roads. The best of luck.
Thanks again.